Okay, I'm Steve Gumbley, and I'm in long-term recovery, which for me means that I've been blessed with 25 years of being free from alcohol and other drugs. And as a result of that chunk of time, my life has changed completely, and I've been able to help change the community as a result of that too.
Steve, how are you involved with it?
Well, in lots of different ways. First of all, through my own recovery efforts and working with individuals in recovery. My work is also in this field, and I am also chair of the board of Faces and Voices of Recovery, which is a national organization that organizes and mobilizes those of us in recovery to take action to make life better for people in recovery.
Steve, just on that topic for a second, can you talk to maybe some folks who might be from step programs, worrying about anxiety issues?
Sure, that comes up a lot. And a person in recovery can talk about his or her recovery publicly. There are no traditions that say we can't talk about being in recovery. The traditions talk about keeping confidential that we might be a participant in a particular 12-step program. But the 12-step tradition does not in any way keep us from talking publicly about our recoveries.
Along that vein, this is a very public rally. What do you think about the rally?
Oh, this has been fabulous to have all these people come out. I mean, when we think about the history of treatment and recovery, to have had something like this 15 years ago would have been unthinkable. I mean, people were still really covered with a lot of shame and fear around having had an addictive disorder. But now, people are willing and able to be very public about this, and each year it keeps getting bigger. More people become willing to come out. I say to people, come out wherever you are.
We've had the mayor, the senator from White House this year. We've had folks from corrections.
Yep. Yeah, Catherine Power. Yeah.
What messages would you give to the folks that work in government for us?
Sure. I think the biggest message is around coordinating the services. That one of the biggest problems that those of us in recovery have in terms of getting services are the disjointedness. So folks in housing don't necessarily understand our needs, or may have policies that impede our ability to get housing. And they're not doing it deliberately, it's just their policy and they don't understand. The correctional system is changing a lot, but it needs to connect to employment and housing. So I think coordination and cooperation is probably the best.
What message would you give somebody who probably first just getting involved in recovery right now in terms of hope?
Well, I think a large part of hope is getting involved publicly. That we need to teach people early in recovery not to be afraid, not to be ashamed. Folks who have cancer, talk about it publicly. Folks who have diabetes, talk about it publicly. Those are chronic disorders. Folks aren't afraid. And to me, being able to be public, not feel overwhelmed by shame, gives us a lot of hope. And it connects us to the people who can help us out.
That's great. Is there any other message you'd like to get across?
Just recovery is a reality. Join us. Thank you.